Okay, we're up and running. Okay, desktop computer. Okay, that's fine. And as you can see, you can communicate to me using the chat. That's fine. Are you hearing me? Is your audio coming through? Okay, good. So, Michaela, as long as you're the only one here right now at the beginning time, do you have any questions? Oh, hi. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi.
Welcome. We were just getting rolling, and I'm a little orientation. When you are on your screen, if way at the top, you can click on the little microphone or the little camera if you want to turn video or audio off or on. I would urge you to keep it on because then we can just talk and get things going, but whatever. Oh, we see we have a kitty cat behind you.
Yeah, he likes to jump up on stuff.
As they all do. Yeah.
Yep.
So, Kelsey or Michaela, do you have any? Well, first of all, I'll tell you what. I'm going to unshare my video for the moment because I want to share my screen with you. So, you guys should now be seeing my screen. So this is our website. I'm assuming all of you have been there.
Yep.
Okay. Tonight, in case somebody, another way you can talk to me is you can take this number right here, 262-510-2046. I mean, that's a little bit crude, but you could send me a message that way. The better way, the other way, Kelsey, you can also, did you see where the chat is?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you've got that down too. All right. Well, the next thing I wanted to speak about just briefly is assignments. Especially, what is it, assignment 2.1. So if you look on the screen here, I've got the assignments for week 1 up. And I'll admit, I didn't make it very clear. The second assignment there, lesson 2.1, says odds plus 10 to 14 all. Now, in our book, at the end of a lesson, I should have just told you it's 1 to 75 odds. So whenever you're in an assignment, you never have to go to the, you'll see there's always a part called in other words, using your knowledge. You don't ever have to go into those. So like on lesson 1.1, you don't have to go past 39 because 41 is in that in other words section. Okay, and that's throughout. I could have just been more specific and said lesson 2.1 odds 1 to 75 plus 10, 12, 14. Okay, so let's get to the real good part of this, and that is you have some questions. And this could be about anything, either homework or if you want to ask what I expect of a notebook or anything like that, that would be fine.
I don't think I have too many questions yet.
Okay. That's a good sign that you seem to be picking up what the book is telling you. Okay. And have the videos been helpful?
I didn't really watch any of the videos yet. Well, I watched your introduction videos. Those helped a lot.
Good. If you look, I'm going to show you on the website here. This whole left column is all class videos. Okay.
Oh, for all the lessons?
Yeah, so way at the top is, like you said, the course introduction video and the notebook one. Those I sent you in email, but they're here. And then here's me teaching lesson 1-1 kind of in person. I recorded it during one of my classes on campus, and 2-1 and so forth. And the last year, we did this class online for the first time, and this is the live Q&A from that one right here. And when we're done tonight, I'm gonna, on this line, you'll see it'll say 5/31/18. It'll be the date, and then if you click on that, you can look back at what happened tonight too.
Okay.
So anyway, the videos could usually help put people over the top and make things pretty. So here, all the class videos for the whole semester are right there. They're all in that first column. Michaela, do we hand in assignments weekly? There's a good question. Okay, the question is, so here's what you do. Here's how you hand in your assignments. All of you at the end of chapter 1 will need to send me your notebook. And I just want all your assignments to be in your notebook and done. So technically, you won't hand anything in until the end of each chapter. Then I'm going to get your whole notebook, and then I will give you a grade on that. And that's when the assignments and everything else get looked at and graded. Does that make any sense? So even though I gave you I give you these assignments for each lesson, and you need to, of course, you know, you got a job and all kinds of other things complicating your life. You need to stay on schedule as well as possible. But you won't be handing anything in until you send me your notebooks. Thanks for the question, Michaela. Any other questions that either one of you can think of? So just to talk schedule here, when you're on the website, which is showing on the screen right now, we go down here, you'll see each week. So we're in week 1. So this is week 1. So by the end of this week, you should have there we go. You should have these 2 assignments done. Oh, and by the way, these 2 PDFs down here are just in case someone doesn't have a book. I'm hoping, did you guys both get your books?
Yep.
So hopefully you got it pretty cheap.
Yeah, Amazon had it for like $15, I think.
Yeah. The bad news is they're a little bit hard to find, but the good news is they're really quite cheap. So anyway, that was week 1. And then next week, your tasks. So first I talk about learning. So I have what I'm trying to teach you. And then next week you can see, and by the way, the coding system, that first objective there, that number is 2.21. That just means chapter 2, lesson 2, 2.2, objective 1. And then the next one is 2.22, lesson 2.2, objective 2. Down here, lesson 2.3, objective 3. And anyway, and then this next week you have 3 assignments that should be done. Have any of you looked at any of the web lessons?
I haven't yet, no.
I'm going to just show you that I do have a whole other independent website that you could look at if you want. I'm going to click on Web Lesson 2.2 here. Whoops, that's not good. Let's go back. I got to change the link on that. Okay. I'm going to go up to the week 1 ones because I'm sure I changed those. So if you click on Web Lesson 1.1, it opens up another, another way of presenting the lesson. And then in this case, it goes through these so anyway, I'm going to just go back. The puzzle icon goes to sample problems done. In this case, you're not really going to have that assignment, so that doesn't help. But let me go to a different lesson here. Let me go to the one you're probably working on, and that is lesson 2.1. And if you go to lesson 2.1, here's a typical, okay, so here's another approach to that lesson. I point out all the important terms and symbols. I go through some examples. And then we do, there's several examples. There's a little checklist. By the way, you don't get graded on that. That's simply to check if you got the main concepts. And then if you click on the puzzle icon, it opens up some example problems. So if you want to look at more examples, so those are all things that should be, I'm hoping, helpful to all of you. Okay, so I've given you a lot of resources, but those could really be helpful to you. So this is kind of weird. We've got 13 students. I had one student, I was told one student is dropping. We only have 2 here tonight. And kind of unusual. I thought we'd have a good showing tonight. But do you have any lesson questions or anything like that? Otherwise, we won't keep you tied up here.
I do have a question on the assignment.
Yes.
For lesson 1.1.
Yes.
So number 1, 5, 9, and then there's ... and then
that assignment right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
you're wondering what that ... means?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for asking that. Here's what that means. It means 5, 9, 13. Do you see what the pattern is there? It's going up by 4 each time.
Okay.
So what the ... means is continue the pattern and then end with 25. So what would be the next problem after 13?
17?
Yep. And then after 17?
21.
And then 25.
25. There you go. I get it.
That's what that means.
Good one, because that's what part of the homework is.
Yeah, I kind of included the lesson. Yeah, you're right. I pulled one of those, which wasn't very kind of me, but yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you asked that. Michaela, anything? Well, oh, no questions. All right, not quite yet. Yeah, I realize you may or may not have had a chance to dig into the assignments yet. So let me just remind you that the schedule goes like this. Now, this week was different because of Memorial Day, but normally Monday nights, 7 to 8, we will do this chat thing. And by the way, you can go back and look at the old chats. I'm going to show you what that looks like. I go back to our website. Okay, if you come down to, well, here's what we're doing tonight, this live Q&A. But if you click on this virtual office chat right here, that should open up to this. And we don't have anything live going on because it's not Monday, but if it was, you could just click here to enter the chat. Here you can go down and view past chat sessions. So if you click on that, here's the big one here. I know Michaela was here. Kelsey, you were too. So you know all about this. Anyway, if you click see this session, it'll actually give you a log of everything that was said. So if you ever want to check back on old chats, you can. Okay, and Monday, so next Monday, we'll be in here at 7 o'clock till 8 o'clock, and then next Thursday, well, we'll be doing this again. Okay, well, nice seeing both of you, and let me turn my, yeah. So anyway, it's nice to actually see you guys face to face, and I'm looking forward to working with you. Please don't hesitate to ask questions. Okay, anytime. I'll do my best, even if you want to send me a text message. I might be busy, but I'll really try to get at it pretty quickly. I'm really pretty good. I'm good at watching for that type of thing. Okay. Well, have a good evening.
You too. Thanks.
Good night.
Thanks. Yep. Bye.